guys, it's your girl Sassyprincessify, and I am back once again with another Let's Talk video. And before we get into this Let's Talk video, I know you guys have not seen me in a long time because, like I said, I just ended spring break and I've been trying to get stuff together. I really want to pay more attention to this channel, but it's kind of hard when you're in school too, trying to keep up with two things at once, you know, trying to balance everything. But I'm going to try to, you know, figure out how to balance that and everything. So you guys don't have to worry about that. Your girl Sassy Princess is back. Look, my shirt even said, I'm a savage across it. But enough jokes aside, without further ado, let's get into the video. Talking about protesting. So, to me, I feel like protesting is a very, very big part of U.S. community and like the whole U.S. period, because these protests started way back in the day. And you know, us as Americans, we, you know, tend to not let things brush off our shoulders, or we tend to you know, not, you know, want to take a step back and look at life unfold itself. But in this case, you can't really do that because, you know, protesting has taken a big part of today's society. And like years ago, look at where we have started from when it comes to protesting, because if you look at it, this whole protesting I don't know if it started back with Dr. Martin Luther King, but you see how much change that we have had from the 1960s on to 2018. And you have noticed, if you guys have not noticed, there has been so many protests going around in the last couple of years. Black Lives Matter, and you had like all these other type of protests, because there are senseless violence and senseless crimes going on, and goes way back until when we had the march on Washington, when we had the march in Selma, the boycott to Montgomery, all these marches that we had, even the riot rebellion and the riot with Rodney King, like all these protest movements started because of senseless crimes, senseless violence. And it's like you would think that as a country, we would think that we would grow from all of this, you know, killing and all this other stuff. But unfortunately, we have not, because there are still people with illnesses that still secretly, for some reason, is having these weapons. I don't know how they're getting them. It just amazes me how we had a march, I think, a couple of years ago, like I said, called Black Lives Matter, because there were so many crimes, vicious crimes against, you know, African Americans from, I think, 2016. So that movement started, and it's still going on to this day. But now, ever since the weekend happened, we have had this new movement called March for Our Lives. And that was one of the biggest protest movements I have seen in a long time, besides the movements from back in the day. And it just amazes me how everybody from every gender, every race, every color come out to fight for their rights, fight for equality, fight for, you know, what they believe in, because the violence has to stop in these schools that happened over the weekend and, you know, all over the country, and people are sick and tired of it. And so it just amazes me how we can come together as a nation, as a country, to stop this senseless killing. Because what happened on February 14th of this year was very undescribable, unpredictable, and it was crazy. And just to think, the day that's supposed to be about love, you hear 17 families losing a loved one, a child at that. And so it is sickening, it is very sad, and it is so messed up. Enjoyed this video, please give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you guys turn on your post notifications. Make sure you guys subscribe down below. Leave me some comments about what you guys feel about this topic. And I thought I would share that with you guys because I found it very interesting this weekend. All throughout my newsfeed, there's nothing but the March for Our Lives movement that started, I think, a couple of days ago or a week ago. Stay tuned for this week's videos. I love you guys so much, my Sass family. I'm sorry I've been MIA, but you gotta do what you gotta do when you are a young adult. Make sure you guys stay tuned for this week's videos. I know I keep saying that, but I keep missing some days. It's really difficult for me because I have a lot of stuff to do. Yeah, I think that I don't really have no more announcements. Oh, if you guys want a shout out, let me know down below. And I will give you guys a shout out on the next video. If you don't know who I am Sassyprincessify. I love you guys so much. Hugs. And bye, my Sass family.
Work so hard, forgot how to vacation.